أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 6, page 27, C&D, Ayah 177. We saw the second juz has 35 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah and 5 pages in first quarter. Alhamdulillah, we completed these ayah 142 to 176 yesterday. Thus, we have completed almost their first quarter. In second quarter, we will study 25 ayahs. In third quarter, inshallah, 30 ayahs. In the fourth quarter, 21. Thus, we will complete 111 ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah in Juz 2. Then we will proceed the Juz 3. The first quarter has 21 ayah. The second quarter, some part, it has 13 ayah. We will study, inshallah, 34 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah in Juz 3. And thus we will complete the Surah Al-Baqarah 286 ayahs. Out of them, 141 you already completed in Juz 1, QC5 up. And 111 we are now have started and we will complete in Juz 2. And the rest 34 will complete in Juz 3. Let's to revise the pages, the pointers. So the pointers for the page 23, they are change of Qibla, change trial, change at your wish. People of book know it right. Once again, change of Qibla, change trial, change at your wish. People of the book know it's right. The pointer for the page 24 are truth from Lord, face that side, blessings and messengers, passions, prayer, dua. Once again, truth from Lord, face that side, blessings and messengers, passions, prayer, dua. And the pointer for the page 25 are Safa and Marwa sign, curse on writers, curse on disbelievers, signs of Allah. Once again, Safa and Marwa sign, curse on writers, curse on disbelievers, signs of Allah. The page 26 pointers are love with others, acquittal of bad people, people eat pure, follow the book. Once again, love with others, acquittal of bad people, people eat pure, follow the book. Let's have the brief pointers of these pages. For the page 23, the brief pointers are Qibla, trial, wish, no. Qibla, trial, wish, no. And for the page 24, the brief pointers are truth, face, messenger, passions. Truth, face, messenger, passion. For the page 25, the brief pointers are Safa Marwa, writers, disbeliever, sign. Safa Marwa, writers, disbeliever, sign. And the pointers brief for the page 26 are love, acquittal, eat, follow. Love, acquittal, eat, follow. Let's to see the page 27. The first pointer is 4 haram things. Second, curse those who hide. And third pointer is deal of misguidance and punishment. And the fourth is goodness. So let's to give them on the fingers. 4 haram things, curse those who hide, deal of misguidance and punishments, goodness. Once again, 4 haram things, curse those who hide, deal of misguidance and punishment, goodness. Let's revise the brief pointers of the page 27. 4 curse, deal of goodness. 4 curse, deal of goodness. So as usual, before starting the lesson, let's to listen the recitation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Righteousness does not consist of turning your faces toward the east and the west, but righteous is he who believes in Allah and the last day and the angels and the scripture and the prophets, who gives money through their to near relatives and orphans and the needy and the homeless and the beggars and for the freeing of the slaves. Those who perform the prayers and pay the obligatory charity and fulfill their promise when they promise and patiently preserves in the face of persecution, hardship, and in the time of conflict. These are the sincere, these are the wise. Let's have a look. The words coming in this ayah, Laisa is a fi'l naqis. Al-birra is a ism because alif lam is, an is a harf, tuwallu, it's a mudari. We will say uh, uh, due to an, the noon has been dropped. Wujuha is a ism, kum is a zamir ism, Qibla, this is again a zarf ism, al-mashriqi ism, waw harf, al-maghribi ism, waw is a harf, lakinna is a harf, al-birra, again, it is a harf. Oh, sorry, ism, alif lam is there. Man is a ism, masula ism, amana is the fail of mazid fi from babi fal, b is a harf, Allah ism jalala ism, majroor because jar. Waw is a harf, al-yawm is a ism, الآخر إذا اسم and إسا مركبي توصيفي. واو إذا حرف الملائكة إذا اسم واو إذا حرف الكتاب إذا اسم واو إذا حرف النبيين إذا اسم واو إذا حرف أعطى إذا ماضي فعل المال إذا غينا اسم على إذا حرف جر حبي إذا اسم مجرور جار مجرور. At the same time, Hubbi is mudaf and he is the mudaf, so it's also mudaf. Zavi is a fail. We will see or ism. We will consider when we will say al-kurba. Alif lam telling is a ism. Waw is a harf. Al-yatama is a ism. Waw is a harf. Al-masakina is a ism. Waw is a harf. Ibna is a ism. As-sabili is a ism. واو إذا حرف الصائلين إذا عيسم واو إذا حرف في إذا حرف جر الركاب اسم مجرور جار مجرور واو إذا حرف أقام إذا ماضي فعل الصلاة إذا اسم واو إذا حرف أعطى إذا مزيد في فعل from باب إفعال الزكاة اسم واو إذا حرف الموفون اسم because alif lam is there. B is a حرف أحد إذا اسم مجرور جار مجرور. At the same time, ahdi is a mudaf and him is a zamir mudaf ilayh. It's come as a ism. Remember the iza when come with this is ahadu. Ahaduna, that is the verb from ahada, ahaduna. So we will see what is that. Waw is a harf as-sabirina. As-sabirina is a ism because alif lam is there. في إذا حرف الباء إذا اسم مجرور because جار واو إذا حرف الضاعي is again a ism because alif lam. واو إذا حرف حين. Yes, so who would tell me what is this حين ism fail harf? What do you think?
اسم ظرف اسم ظرف.
It's a zarf. Zarf is zaman, zarf makan, they all are ism. So it's a حين
اسم ظرف.
zarf and ism. Al-Basi again, alif lam telling it's an ism. Ulaika ismu ishara, we know. Allazina ismu masula, again ism. Both are ism, ishara and masula. Sadaku is a fail. Sadaku. Not? Then what is this sadaku?
It is fail, yes.
Okay. Waw is a harf, ulaika is a ism ishara. Whom is a zamir ism, al-mutakuna is a ism because alif lam is there. So with this we complete the ayah. Let's to look the lesson learned from this ayah. Those who hide the truth are buying misguidance instead of guidance. Those who disagree in the book of Allah are far astray. And the fulfilling the promises means being patient in all the circumstances. The real good is believing, spending money in the way of Allah and establishing prayers and give the zakah. These are the true and the pious people. Let's to learn the word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation of the ayah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ليس البر, it is not righteousness, and that tawallu, you turn, wujuhakum, your faces, qibla, towards qibla, al-mashriqi, the east, wa, and al-maghribi, the west. Walakinna, but al-birra, the righteous is man who amana, believes billahi, in Allah, wal yawmi, and the day al-akhirah, last, wal malaikati, and the angels, wal kitabi, and the book, wal nabiina, and the prophets, wa ata, and gives al mala, the wealth, ala hubbihi, in spite of this his love with the mal, or the wealth, zawil kurba, the kind's flock, wal yatama, and the orphans, wal masakina, and the needy, wabna sabil, and the wayfarer, wasailina, and those who ask for help, wafi, and for al-rikabi, the ransom of the slaves, wa akama, and establish a salah, the prayer, wa ata, and pays a zakata, the zakat, wa al-ma'ufuna, and who fulfill bi ahdihim, their promise, iza ahadu, when they promise, was sabirina, and who remains patient, fid basai, in adversity, what darai, and affliction, wal haini, and at the time of al-basi, the plural, mean the war. Ulaika, such are allazina, those sadaku, who provide truth, wa ulaika, and those whom they are the al-muttaqun, the wise one. Let's to have the running translations again. Righteousness does not consist of turning your faces toward the east and the west, but righteous is he who believes in Allah and the last day and the angels and the scripture, and the polytheist who gives money through dear to near relatives and orphans and the needy and the homeless and the beggars, and for the freeing of the slaves, those who perform the prayers and pay the obligatory charity, means zakah, and fulfill their promises when they promise, and patiently preserve in the face of persecutions and hardships, and in the time of conflict in the war. These are the sincere, these are the wise people. Not speaking Allah's means extreme displeasures and the displeasure. What the Jews to say that Allah will not speak to those who do such things or look at them. All such actions will come as a major sin. Scholars or the leaders who do such things in these four haram things, even though they know the punishment for these things. So it is very bold of them to do such a things, wrong things, despite knowing the everything and the consequences. These people are only collecting the misguidance and the punishment. What is the goodness? These verses reveal when the Jews made the issue of custody of the Qibla a constant subject of dispute with the Muslims, in which Allah explained that turning towards the east or the west is not a good thing. Rather, in fact, there are other great deeds of goodness, and those were deeds that most of the Jews did not do. First, faith in the unseen was described. While the Jews considered Jibreel al-Islam as their enemy and did not believe in Jesus, mean the Isa al-Islam, and then they opposed the Quran as well. Then after that, charity and its beneficiaries were mentioned. While the Jews were the usurers, and the nature of the usurer is a very and the reliances. Then Allah said to fulfill the promise, while the history of the Jews were full of covenant breaking. These special mentions was made of commitment and the passions. Whether a promise is made by one person to another person or by one nation to the another nation must be fulfilled. Or the sovereign's promise with Allah, it is necessary to fulfill it in any case. Whether this promise is related to worships or the matters of life, then sometimes there may be difficulties in fulfilling these promises. Along with this, passions was also mentioned. So it was said, mean economic hardships and poverty may become. The raw mean the physical pain and the illnesses. And the hin al-basi mean the during the war. So you will face so many difficulties when you follow the guided path. Those who are bound by the covenant are actually pious and pious righteous ones. Many incidents can be narrated from the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, where he fulfilled his promises. We look at only two cases briefly. Huzaifa bin al-Min and his father were on their way to participate in Badr War I, when the infidels captured them and the infidels took a pledge from them that they will not participate in the battle. These two companions reached the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, after getting rid of those infidels. So despite the shortage of manpower, Prophet ordered them to go back because they have the pledges. The next, on the occasion of the peace of Hudaybiyah, Abu Jandal came to him in chains, but he handed him over to the Suhail bin Amir, who was the father of the Abu Jandal, the ambassador of the polytheists, for the sake of fulfilling the pledges. Let's to have the prayer. Oh Allah, protect us from the haram things and haram actions in every situation and help us fulfill our promises. And make a plan, inshallah, I will always use the halal and pure products, avoid things given in the name of other than Allah, and I will arrange to fulfill my promises. The asma of these we have done yesterday. The verbs, 3-letter sound verb, the weak verb, and the mazid fi we did yesterday. We also did the mansubat yesterday. Let's to revise them. Yes, what are the mansub asma?
مفعول به
مفعول به مفعول له مفعول له مفعول متعلق اسم إن خبر كان الحال
مستثنى
المستثنى and المنادى.
Okay, you may have different 14, and out of them, what are the signs of the nas?
فتى
Fatah,
يا كسرى
kasra, and alif, and fatah muqaddara. Okay, now I expect from you, you will identify these mansubat in these 2 days lessons. Start from the above. What do you expect? You have to tell me 4 things. No, okay, let's make it 3 things. You have to find the word. Okay, let me write it. means you have to find the, what you have to find? Word which is mansub. Okay, you have find a word which is mansub. After that you have to give me the sign. What is the sign that you say it is marfu? And then reason. Why it is mansub. So let's start. What do you think? Which word is mansub in this?
الدلالة الدلالة
Dalalata, yeah.
Okay. What is the sign? Being
فتى
mansub.
Fata.
Fata
Fata is
zahira. Okay. What is the reason? Cause. Why it is?
مفعول به
the
Okay. It's coming after the verb, so it's a mansub some maful bih. Yes. Any other word?
العذاب
Al azaba. You said it is a mansub, right? What is the sign?
فتى
Fata.
Fata zahira. Okay.
Zahira.
What is the reason? Why it is?
تعبي معطوف
Tabe.
on الدلالة
Tabe. Which tabe? There are four
الدلالة
type of.
الدلالة
It is ataf. On what? Ad-dalalatu. Okay.
Alata.
Yes. Any other word which you think?
هم هم
Allah.
هم
Ismu
Hum is
Anna.
also yes. And why it is? What is the sign on hum?
هم is
It's
is
Mansoor.
مفعول
Maful.
مفعول به
Maful bihi is not the sign.
of it's مبني
Fata. Fata.
it's مبني so
Yeah, sorry, not Fata.
مبني
Mabni, yes.
We will say fata
مقدرة
mahal.
Fata
Mahal.
Because it is
Mahallan
hidden.
fata
muttasil zamir with
maful bihi. Being maful bihi, so mahallan it is have a fata.
اوكي
Sign
مهلا
will be fata mahallan. Okay.
Fata
The next,
Mu'all.
which word do you think is the mansub?
الله
Allah.
Allah,
Asma
Okay, what
Anna.
is the sign on it? What is the sign
فتى
for mansub?
Fatha,
Fata
فتى
Fata
Zahira.
zahira. Okay. What is the reason why we call it?
اسمه إن أنا
Ismu Anna.
أنا
Before it
Anna.
they got a word anna. It is the
Anna.
sister of inna. Inna,
Yeah.
anna, ka anna, lakinna, laita, la Allah. They are the sister of inna.
Yeah.
And they all causes the mansub ism. Okay. And yes, any other ism which is you consider mansub?
الكتابة
Al-Kitaba.
All right. Al kitaba. You said al kitaba.
That's Maful. Al-Kitaba is Maful
مفعول
bihi.
به فتى
Maful bihi, yeah. And Fata
because it
Zahira.
is coming after
Okay,
Nazala.
you said al kitaba. Let me give the al kitaba the sign. Oh, you people are noting what else? Oh, before you note, let to hide them. Okay. Al kitaba. Okay, I agree. But what is the sign?
فتى
Fata Zahira.
Fata zahira. And what? Why? What is the reason? Why it is?
Maful bihi.
مفعول
Because of the verb
مفعول
coming after fail.
Yes.
مفعول
It's a maful bihi coming after the fail, and the mansub is some after maful. The fail or the verb is always mansub. Okay. Any other word which you think?
Allazina.
الذين
Allazina.
Okay. Allazina.
Ismu
What is
Inna.
the sign?
This is Fata
It's
Zahira.
it is
Oh,
again
no, again,
محلا
this is Fata
محلا
Mu'allama. Mu'allam. What is that called?
محلا مفتوح because
Fatah.
it's مبني
Okay.
فتى
Fatah mahallan maftu. Okay. But why
Yeah.
it is maftu?
It's because of
إن
Ismu Inna.
اسمه
Ismu
إن
We found the inna. Before we put the anna, we say ismu anna. Now it is ismu inna.
إن
Yes, any other word which you think is the mansub?
Al-Birra.
البر
Al-Birra.
What is the sign?
Fata Zahira.
Why it is mansub?
Because of the Nafi jins.
ناقص
Laysa.
Where is the
اسمه
nafi jins?
Oh, no.
خبر
Laysa.
of ناقص فعل ناقص
Yes, it is coming after a fail. You can
Okay.
say
خبر
ismu
of
or
فعل
khabar.
ناقص
But remember, the khabar is always marfu.
Mhm.
So
Always marfu. We can't make it khabar. We can say ismu,
ism,
or we
ismu.
can say the maful bihi, because laysa is a fail. After the fail,
Okay.
maful bihi, we can make the maful bihi, we can make it the ism, but we can't make it the khabar because khabar is marfu.
Mhm.
Okay. What about any other word?
Mhm.
Wujuha.
Kibala.
Right.
Kibala.
Wajuha.
Wajuha.
You
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
What is the sign?
This is also
Fatah Zahir.
Mahir.
Fatah
Why it is
It's not
mansub?
Zahir. Yeah,
Reason.
this,
Wujuha.
Maf'ul bihi.
this
Mahallan.
is
Tawannu.
It is maful
Maf'ul
bihi
bihi.
mahallan. Mahallan.
Not mahallan. Actually, it is because after the
It
verb
is
ism come when a mansub.
Maf'ul bihi. This is
So it's a
Maf'ul
maful
bihi.
bi. Okay. Any other ism which you think is the mansub in this?
Is Kibala also?
Albirra.
Okay.
Kibala.
It is not
Kibala.
kabala. It's kibala.
Kibala.
Okay.
Kibala.
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 What is the
Kibala.
Kibala.
sign?
Kibala. Kibala. Sorry, Kibala. Yeah.
What is
Kibala.
the sign?
Fatah.
Fatazahira.
Fatah Zahir.
Fatazara. Why it
Fataza.
is mansub?
Zarf.
This
Zarf.
is Zarf.
Zarf.
This is
Ism zarf.
Yes. Zarf zaman, zarf makan, they both are mansub. So it's a zarf. So what is zarf called then?
Maful
Maf'ul
fi.
fihi.
Fi.
Maful
Maf'ul
fihi. Actually, it
fihi.
is maful
Maf'ul
fihi
fihi.
zarf. So we will say maful fihi zarf is a mansub because coming after a verb. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other word?
Albirra.
Albira. What is the
Albirra.
sign?
Fatah.
Fatah.
Zahira.
Fataza.
Zahira.
Mansub.
Because of lakinna.
Lakinna ism.
Inna wa
It's
Ismu
from the
takunu.
lakinna.
family of inna.
So you can see anna, inna, lakinna. They all
Lakinna.
are the sister of an inna. And after them,
Yes.
the ism is always mansub. So al-birra is
So,
a mansub ism. Okay. Any other thing?
Man.
Al-mala.
Al-mala.
Jamala.
Before
This is a
al-mala, there is something.
fail. Ata.
Fil
Okay.
ata.
Al-mala,
So,
you said, what is the sign?
Fatah
Fatha
Zahira.
Zahira.
Fatah Zahira.
Zahir.
Why it is mansub?
Maful
Maf'ul
fi.
bihi.
Bihi.
Maf'ul
Bihi.
Any other
bihi.
word?
Maf'ul bihi. Uh,
Yatama.
Qurba.
Al-Qurba. Qurba.
Al-yatama.
Al-Qurba wal-yatama
Before
wal-masakin.
al-yatama, there is a word zavi. It is a mansub.
Okay.
What is the sign?
Ya.
Fatah muqaddara.
Ata.
Ya muqaddara.
Muqaddara. Muqaddara.
No, it is ya. Ya
Ya.
is coming. Zavi. Zavi is the first
Oh,
plural.
yes, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
Eh,
a
okay.
ya. And it's a,
Mhm.
okay. Any other word you think?
Yatama.
Tama.
Yatama.
Yatama.
Al-Qurba is
Yeah,
also
Qurba.
mansub.
Yeah, Zawil
Why
Qurba, the
it is
whole word,
mansub?
yes.
What is the
I
sign?
think it's
This is
First, give me the
Awabi.
sign.
Fatha.
What is the
Fata
sign?
Fatha.
Zahira.
Fatha.
No
Fatha
fatah, Zara.
muqaddara.
There
Ko
is no
yatama.
fatah. It is a
Ya. Fatha
Oh, yeah,
muqaddara.
the
silent.
yeah.
Muqaddara. Muqaddara.
Fatah muqaddara. Yes, sister, you are right. Musa, Isa, Isa. There is always standing alif when we say Fatah muqaddara, Dhamma muqaddara, Kasra muqaddara, because they're all the state is same. Musa, Musa, Musa. Al kurba, Al kurba, Al kurba. So when it is in the state of Rafa, we will say Dhamma muqaddara. When it is the state of Nas, we will say Fatah muqaddara. When it is the state of Jar, we will say Kasra muqaddara. Here we are making it some mafu, the mansub. So it's, we will say Fatah muqaddara. But why it is mansub? The question, the most important question is why it is mansub?
Tabi, so? Al-Qurba
Yes,
wal-yatama.
it's tawabe, but we studied four types of tawabe. Which type of tawabe it is coming?
Ataf.
Ataf, yeah.
Ataf.
Ataf. There is no word of ataf.
There's no Ataf here.
it is muzaf muzaf.
But
It is not
Mudafale.
muzaf ilayh, so
No.
this should be majroor.
It's not mudaf mudaf ilayh.
Z is zarf and Zawi is
والمتى القربى والمتى
Yes.
واو العطف.
No, we have not still left this al-kurba. The reason why it is mansub.
بالقربى.
Yala. مفعول
هذا
به of أتى
أسماء
مفعول به
الخمس
أتى
أسماء ذا زو ذا
That's what I was thinking. Zazu is mudaf and then mudaf.
It's not
Okay.
mudaf.
This
Okay,
is
no, you can proceed because you can't find out this reason that we have to tell you at a later. Let's go ahead. Yes, find any other word which is mansub.
al-yatama.
Yatama
Okay, what is the sign?
Muqaddara, Fata Muqaddara.
Fatah
Fata
muqaddara.
muqaddara. And so what is the reason?
عشان تتابع صح؟
Matu.
Tuabe, ataf.
Tawabe.
Tuabe, ataf. On what it is getting tuabe?
Al-Qurba.
Al-qurba. Zawil qurba.
ذوي القربى.
Zawil Qurba.
Okay, now I am not telling you because it's a great understanding. We will then reach that point, then I will disclose that. So what is the next
Al-Masakin.
Masakin.
المساكين.
what is the sign?
It's
Yeah.
Fata
Yeah.
Zahira.
Sign.
No,
No.
it's not Fatah Zahira.
سياء كويس سياء مساكين.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
a mansub
Yeah.
word there, but why
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sign?
Yeah.
Ya is the sign. Remember,
Yeah.
in Jama Salim, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. Ya is the sign telling it's mansub and the majroor. In the same, the tasniya, we say kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini. Ya is that. In tasniya and Jama Salim, Muzakkar, the sign is ya. But the rafa sign is waw. Muslimuna. Waw is the sign for rafa. Ya is the sign for nas. And again, ya is the sign for the jar. Okay.
jar.
Why it is not the reason why it is mansub?
Ataf also.
Tabe.
Ataf.
Tawabe,
Tawabe.
ataf. Okay. Go ahead.
And then
Asailina.
وابن
Asailina.
وابن
Abn Sabil.
Ibna. Ibna.
والابن
Ibn.
Also add nasib. So yes, why
ناس
it is
ابن
mansub?
This is also
Fata.
What is the
فتح
sign? Give me the sign.
فتح
Fatah Zaira.
Fatah.
Okay. Why is
Fatah
the
Zahira.
Fata
question?
Zahira.
Yes, why it is mansub?
طوابق صح؟
Tawabe.
Tawabe, which tawabe? 4 type of
Al-Masakin.
عطف عطف
Yatam. Qurba.
tawabe.
Qurba.
Okay. And the next, anyone?
Sailina.
والسائلين
Before it.
Sabil hai.
السبيل مضاف إليه.
But this is Muzaf.
What is
Muzaf
the
alayh.
يا
sign?
مضاف إليه
Muzaf alayh.
مضاف إليه
What is the sign? Mudaf
Kasra.
is not a sign.
كسرة كسرة كسرة
Kasra. Majroor.
Kasra. We saw the nas sign may be fatah, ya, alif,
This ya.
kasra,
كسرة
Fatam.
fatah, qadra. So you don't forget. Here it is kasra. Okay, agreed. Now what is the reason? Why it is mansub?
Because the mudaf.
Muzaf.
ومضاف إليه كسرة
Muzaf alayh Kasra.
أيش
Ibn Salwil. Yeah.
ابن السبيل
It is Muzaf alayh. This should be Majroor. This is not
تعبير
Mansoob.
مضاف إليه.
It's not Mansoob.
The question arises why it is mansub.
It's not Mansoob.
It's not مكتوب.
Majroor. It's Majroor. Ibn
Majroor.
Sabil.
إيه ابن السبيل.
We are not asking majroor. We are asking why it is mansub. We have declared it's a mansub and sign is kasra. We agreed. The reason is why it is mansub. We are not taking the jar.
Because it's Tawabe.
Tawabe, which type of tawabe?
Ataf.
تعبير عطف
Tawabe ataf on
Where is
Zawil
the
Qurba.
On the Zawil Qurba. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
Tawabe ataf on Zawil Qurba.
Yeah, this is
That
continuing.
would
Wal
majrur.
yatama, wal masakina, wabna sabil.
There is no ataf between. Look, there is no ataf in between them. How you
No,
Oh,
got
there's
yeah,
no
between
ataf.
this and this is no ataf, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's tawabiq.
Okay, okay.
Yes, it's tawabi. You have studied fourth of tawabi. Ataf is one of that. It is not ataf. So the
This is
three are there.
أما tawabiq
Muzaf,
مركب
muzaf
الإضافي
ilayh.
مركب
Bil
الإضافي
qurba.
Yes, mudaf alayh, maybe.
It is
Okay,
mudaf
okay,
alayh.
find out the next word. You people are not getting that one.
Sailina.
وسائلين.
All right, asailina, you said. What is the sign?
Ya.
Yeah, is the sign.
Yeah, and what is the
Atam.
reason?
This is
Yeah,
ataf.
yeah,
Ataf.
Yeah is
سائلين.
not the
Tawabe,
reason.
ataf.
Yeah is the sign. Okay, what is the
نعم
reason?
يا سائلين.
That ataf,
Tawabe, ataf.
ataf tawabe.
أتف.
On what it is getting tawab, ataf? Where you are getting
Zawil,
ataf?
Al masakina.
zawil kurba, wal yatam.
ذي
Oh,
القربى.
all right.
Zil kurba,
Any
right?
other
From the
word?
zawil kurba from the beginning.
Zal qurba is muzaf ilayh. Muzaf ilayh will ataf on muzaf ilayh.
Find out any other word.
As-salata.
الصلاة.
What is the sign?
Salata.
فتحة ظاهرة.
Maf'ul
Fatha zahira.
Zahira.
Why it is mansub?
maf'ul
مفعول به.
Maful
Maf'ul
bihi.
bihi. Okay. Any other word?
Zakata.
zakata.
It's also maful
Zakata.
bihi.
What is the sign?
Fata zahira. Fata
فتحة
zahira.
ظاهرة.
Zahira. Why it is mansub?
Maful
مفعول
bihi.
به.
Maf'ul
Maf'ul bihi. Any other word you can find?
as-sabirina.
والصابرين.
As-sabirina. You said
Sabir.
as-sabirina. Let's discuss. As-sabirina. What is the sign?
Ya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Khatam.
But ya is not never confirmed that it is mansub. Ya may be jar also. So that to see
نعم.
it is ataf. It is ataf. You will say reason is ataf. Where you will ataf this asabirina?
Sabirina.
Ahdi. No.
ذي قربى.
إذا قربة.
Dil
No,
kurba is not a plural.
no. That's not part of it.
Asabirina is
والموفون
plural.
والموفون هذا مأمور.
Al-mufuna was
Al mafuna is a marfu. Asabirina is not the marfu.
also
إيه
so
نعم اسم مرفوع. نعم أحدهم إذا أحد.
عطف على صلاته.
الصلاة.
As-salata is a single word. As-sabirina is a plural word.
The plural words.
Okay,
أحد أحدكم.
okay,
it's a whole
forget it. Forget it. Find out any other word. It is not actually mansub, it is majroor. It is on the
Yeah,
him.
that's what I
Him.
was thinking.
That is the mudaf
I'm
mudaf
so
ilayh.
confused.
That is going there. Okay. What is the hina?
هنا
Nah, that's ism zarf.
This is a mansub. Mansub. What is the sign?
ظرف بفتح.
fata
Fata zahira.
Why it is mansub?
Because this is zarf. Ism zarf. Maful fihi.
Not maful fihi.
No, it's not maful fihi.
مفعول فيه.
No, it's not bihi. It's
It
not.
is zarf.
It's zarf. This is zarf.
This is ظرف.
Telling time, place.
It is
It's
that,
not
but it is not the reason of being mansub.
I don't know.
ذا أحد.
It's tawabi. Why? Ataf.
توابع. Oh توابع. Oh.
Wow,
Okay,
wow,
wow.
hina,
Yeah,
wow,
the
hina.
wow.
Wow is making it ataf. So it's ataf. Ataf is tawabi. So tawabi
Yeah.
follow the Arab of its.
في محل مجرور. في محل جر.
So then this is jar then.
في
If
محل
it's
جر. نعم في محل
because
جر.
Basai.
Why fi
there's
mahal
something-
jar?
والجرائي.
Why fi
because
mahal
of us,
jar?
في
because of the
جر.
fee before that. What is it ataf on?
حرف جر.
Fi is not the ataf. Fi is not the ataf.
No,
نعم.
fee is not
في
hataf. I know
بعسائي.
that. I'm saying
نعم.
that Basai is
بعسائي هذا اسم مجرور. اسم مجرور.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
a
Majroor.
not
majroor.
ataf on al-basai.
Then what is it ataf on?
What it's from?
No.
It's on
Actually,
Dawi
ataf.
kulba.
actually, there are compounds and
Yeah.
sentences. There are compound and sentences which are getting the ataf. You have to find out the, but you have to find, look, these sign.
Yes.
They tell you the parts of
Yeah,
the,
this is a new sentence. Yeah,
the
well known.
ayah start from here until here. It has the one part.
One part, yeah.
Naam.
Okay. The first part of the ayah complete where? On this sign. This sign. Then from this sign, if you go, you find where the ayah is breaking on this point. Then it is
Pick up.
on this point, and then it is going to complete on this ayah. So these parts, they are ataf completely on each and other part, because the ataf is on the word for word, phrase for phrase, sentence on sentence, ayah on ayah. So this have so many sentences in and so many words. So they you will learn in the translation where which word was related to that. We have not started that part. We are just identifying the mansub asma and their sign and reason. That is the moment at the moment we are concerned. So let's to go.
Okay, to
Let's to
wahina, that is
let's to
Musub.
tell you the reasoning of and the signs of these words which we have talked now. Let's to start with the al-azaba. Fatah is the sign. You can clearly see it's a tabi ataf. Allah, the sign is fatah and it's ismu anna. Al-kitaba sign is a fatah and it is maful bihi, coming after a verb. Al-birra, it's a fatah is the sign and it is a khabru fail nakis. What is laisa? Laisa is a fail nakis. So it's a khabar of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fail nakis. I said it is not khabar, but here the book said it is khabar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Juha, the fatah is the sign and it is maful bihi. Why? Coming after a verb. Al birra, again it is the same. Fatah is the sign and it is a khabru fil nakis. Al mala, fatah is the sign and it's maful bihi because coming after a verb. Zavi, in zavi the sign is ya and it's tabe ataf before something. Al yatama, the sign is fatah muqaddara and it is tabe ataf because before it there is a wal yatama wal masakina, so that is getting the ataf. The next word was al masakina. In al masakina, if you find what is the sign, sign is ya. Here you see the ya is the sign. It is written fatah. It's wrong. It's actually ya. Al masakina, ya is the sign. And why it is mansub? Because tabe ataf. Ibna, it is a sign is the fatah. And why? It's tabe ataf. Asailina, the sign is ya. And the word is tabe ataf. As-salata, the sign is fatah and it's a maful bi. Az-zakata, again the sign is fatah and it is maful bihi. So we did these words. Let's to go for our ghair amil haruf. The ghair amil haruf, as you saw, they are 52 and 16 groups. Some of them we have studied, just like haruf istifham, ma, hamza, hal, they are 3. Haruf ataf, waw, aw, fa, summa, la, lakin, imma, bal, hatta, they are 10. And the haruf radda, that was 1, kalla. And then the tanween, they were 5, tamkeen, tankir, awad, muqabla, and taranna. And then we saw nun taqid, they were 2. So overall, we studied 21 till here, nun taqid, 21 out of 54, so 33 were remaining. Then we started haruf tambi, they were 3, ala, ama, and ha. Then haruf jab, they were 6, nam, bala, inna, ajal, jer, and ain. And tafsir, we say ay and ana. sorry, حروف مصدرية ما أن حروف التحديد إلا هلا لولا and لوما, they are 4. So if you count them, they are 17 out of 33, so 16 are remaining. So these we have already done. Now today we will do the haruf tahdid. Haruf tahdid, tahdid mean, literal meaning is to induce, to get angry. These letters make some to induce on some fail, or to blame or rebuke on some past fail, or to motivate our passions on some coming talk. So these are the purpose of these haruf tahdid. And they are also called haruf tandeem. Tandeem means to blame, to ashame, to make somebody feel guilty. They are 4: Allah, hala, laula, and lauma. You must have seen when there is some competition or race, some people say, hala, hala, ho, ha, he. They make noises to motivate them, to get them extensive, active for that race or that jump or that task or the play. So they are called haruf tahdid. And when they lost the match, they lost the race, then you say, oh, you did that. Oh, well. That is the tandeem. The same word when you use for the shame, blame, or to make somebody disgrace, then they are called tandeem. They all mean why not? Why not? Why not? So let's to have, they are 4 enters on the fail or the verb. When they enter on the mudare, then they come for the attractions like halla taklu. Halla taklu? Why don't you eat? Mean eat it. You should eat. You should eat. It's for encouraging. And when they enter on the madi, then come for the condemn, just like making somebody feel guilty or the disgrace. Halla akramta zaida. Why didn't you stand or respect in the, why didn't you the respect in the Z? Mean you should respect Z. So you make him feel somebody ashamed or feel some guilt. When enter on the past, the purpose is to make someone careful in the future. There is another word called laula. The second meaning of laula is at time it shows the presence of first sentence and comes for the reasoning of the first sentence, which may be jumla ismiya or may be jumla failure. The first sentence will always be jumla ismiya. When it comes for this purpose, reasoning, then there are 2 sentences. Like Ali, Aliyun la halaka umrun. If we say Laula Aliun Mawjud, mean if Ali was not there, the Umar would have been killed. So Umar would have been killed if there was not Ali. So that Laula is giving a reasoning and giving a sentence after it, which is Jumla Ismi. And for the first meaning, the Laula is called Tahdidiya. Tahdidiya means to make someone motivate, to make some, to do some job or some fail. That is tahdidiya. Now we have a few questions. Select the translation of the following compounds or murakkabat. Famane the Torah. So what will be the translation? You have to do yourself. Of course, in the question you will given the translation, you have to just select, but here for the practice, you have to do the translation yourself. Famane the Torah. What do you think? What is the translation of this phrase?
So whoever is forced or
Majboor.
compelled to do it, whoever is forced to do it, like, you know,
Yes, whoever forced,
what do we say in Urdu, majboor?
whoever forced to do something.
Yeah, who's forced to do
Fala
something.
isma alayhi.
So
That's
not
no
is
sin
sin
for
on them,
sin
on him.
only on him.
Ma anzalallahu
What Allah
Allah
What
has
Allah has
revealed.
revealed.
revealed on
Samanan kalila.
Small
very
price.
late, very small price.
Eh?
Small
Price, قليلا. Price.
price. Yes.
Little
Small.
price. Kalila, little price. Okay. Ishtarau dalalata bil huda.
They
Who have
aren't
watered
They sell
loss in
their
exchange of guidance.
guidance, yeah, the guidance.
So the next is antuwallu wujuhakum.
that you
So
turn your
turn your
And
faces
you don't
to
turn your face.
faces.
Amana billahi.
believed in
Believe
Allah.
in
Believe in Allah.
Atal mala ala hubbihi.
They give
Give wealth
their
and
wealth.
what was Ata al Mala? What was it?
They give their
What
wealth.
was the whole word again? Can you repeat it? Ata al Mal.
Atal mala ala
أتى المال على حبه. They give
In love of
they give
In the love
what
of
they
Allah.
love. They give what they love
I cannot
most.
hear because there are too many people talking, so
Eh,
I cannot see
they
it.
give their words
iza
what they love.
I think,
when
When
they
you
promised.
promise.
yeah.
Where is the word you?
Either
There's no.
When
they promise when they promise.
when they promise.
Yeah.
والضراء والحين الباس.
And in adversity and
You know,
In war. At
difficult
time of
time.
war. At time of war.
And the difficulties of war. Difficulty of war.
What are the non-symbols in following nouns? What are the non-symbol? What show they are noun? Any symbol? Wujuhan,
Tanween.
Qibla,
وجوه is
इसमें ज़र्फ
Zarf.
وجوه
Now, that calculation will be invested.
وجوه
وجوه
Al-Birra,
فعل فوق.
ألف لام
ألف لام
Al-Islam is al-birra.
Zawi,
Ya.
ظرف
Ya. Ya is
Wal-Yatama,
the sign.
ألف لام
ألف
Alif
لام.
Lam.
Wujuhan. No, you have.
I cannot hear. There's too much background.
Yes, of course, you all are talking. What I can do? What are
No,
the
there was some.
non-symbols in the following nouns? Would you?
Oh, we already did this.
You did that.
مفعول به
Murakkab jari, murakkab shari, murakkab idafi. Identify the following pairs. Lahmul khanziri. Which type of murakkab or pair?
This is
مركب
Murakab
إضافي
مركب الإضافي.
Ghaira baghin.
مركب إضافي
Murakab
مركب الإضافي.
Azabun alimun.
Murakab Tawsifi.
مركب التوصيف.
توصيفي.
Some said murakkab tawsifi. Al-azabi is
Yes.
a nakra. Alim is a nakra or marfa?
Is it? I think it says Azabun Alimun.
Yes. My question is,
Yes,
alim
so
is
this
a
is
nakra or marfa?
Oh, and this is
نكرة
Nakara. Nakara.
Nakra. Okay. Then it can be murakkab tawsifi. Alan nari
جار
مركب
مجرور
الجاري.
جاري
bikakin baid
مركب
This
مركب
is
التوصيف.
Murakab
توصيفي
Tawsifi.
zawil kurba
This
مركب
is
إضافي
Murakab
مركب
Idafi.
الإضافي.
ibnat sabili
مركب
Murakab
مركب
إضافي
Idafi.
الإضافي.
So, assuming that money comes
min
back
al basi
Murakab
مركب
Idafi.
الإضافي.
akamat salata
Murakab Idafi.
مركب إضافي
lahum
مركب الإضافي.
azabun.
مركب جاري
Murakab Jari. Yeah.
The next question is, what are the root letters of the following verbs? Yaktumuna,
ختم
Half mean.
كاف
anzala,
تام نون
Nun
زال
Zalam.
wayashtaruna,
شرايا
Raya.
yukallamuhumul,
Kaf Lam Mim.
كاف ميم
yuzakkihim.
زكايا
Kaf Ya.
So, what is the prayer?
Oh Allah
Oh, Allah help us to ponder, recite, implement, propagate, and teach others. memorize, yes.
May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder,
Ponder, implement, propagate, memorize.
memorize the Quran. And then this is the
Subhanaka
meeting, breaking the meeting, we have this dua. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم next is اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. With this, we have come to the end of the today's lesson. Now I seek your the willingness, I should say. Tomorrow there is a 5 classes, and the time when I will start, that is 2 to 7, that is 4 hours. So one class has to be shift either early, maybe 2 to 3, but tomorrow is the Friday, and it's very sensitive time for those people where there is a Juma time. And the second option is we may have it after the Sir Kashif class, that and roughly 9:59. So 9:30 to 10:30. That is the first option. The second option is that tomorrow we may not have the class. We may shift this class on the Sunday. And in Sunday, yes, we have the time. We can have conduct it because there is no Sir Kashif class on Sunday. So we can have that. Or the third option, permanently this third class, we may start one day earlier. Instead of Wednesday, we shift it to the Tuesday. So your 3 classes will be Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. So I am giving these 4, 5 options. Now, the majority, whatever you people like, I will go for that.
Tuesday is good.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, on Tuesday, we have got the time because there were Monday, Tuesday, the QC3. Now the QC3, one class has been completed going to QC4. So we have got the free time on Tuesday. We can shift this class. Instead of tomorrow, we will have on the Tuesday, and from next week, it will be permanently Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Agreed?
Inshallah. So tomorrow, we have class tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine. Do we have class tomorrow? No. No class, right?
When we shift it to the Tuesday, then we will not have the extra class. If you people, if for me it's
So
no
Tuesday, what time?
issue, I can conduct it.
No, Tuesday is good, inshallah.
Same time? Tuesday?
Same time. Yeah.
I'm sister on Tuesday. I think we may have it 6 to 7, the same time which is at you today at.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Okay, there is somebody has raised hand.
Inshallah.
Yes, Ramzi.
Inshallah, yes.
Ramdi, what do you want to say? Something? You raise the hand. Okay, that person has dropped. There was somebody raised the hand. I thought
same time Tuesday,
some good
okay.
idea or advice. So this is the final. We will have 3 classes weekly from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right? It's okay?
Yes.
Inshallah, yes.
Let's to have again. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'adhibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz.